Hello and welcome to Lesson 4 of the First Steps Keyboard Tutor book. In this lesson we're going to learn about the chord of C, we're going to learn about the dotted minim, and we're going to learn about the 3/4 time signature. So first of all, let's have a discussion about the fingered chord of C. Now on your keyboard you will need to set it up so it's on a position called fingered. Now in some keyboards it's like a little slide that's here and you can find where it says fingered. It might have single finger, it might have a few other little things, but the one you're looking for is fingered. Now mine's got a pre-program, so I've already pre-programmed in the fingered on my keyboard. So now we're going to learn about playing your first chord in your left hand. So the chord that you're going to be playing in your left hand is the chord of C. There's the symbol for it, just there. Now the picture shows you which fingers to use and where the notes are positioned on the keyboard. So you're going to be playing on this area of the keyboard here, which is the C below the middle C that you're playing with your right hand. So the first piece you're going to play is called I Can Play C Chords. So first of all, you set your rhythm to your 8-beat, you set the tempo to 120, which it's in, and then you touch your synchro start button. Now when you touch that button, you'll see a light flash, and you'll see underneath it gives you an indication of the speed of the beat there. Now once you've played that C chord, something very special happens, like this. So in your first exercise here, I Can Play C Chords, you've got to play that C chord, and because it's a 4/4 timing and you've got 4 bars, you're counting 4 times 4, which is, if you know your maths very well, 16, like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then in your next task, you're adding the right hand to the mix as well. Now the suggested voice is the guitar, which is already pre-programmed in for me. So you put the synchro on again, and then play the right hand notes with the left hand chord, like this. Now moving on now to the 3/4 time signature. So 3/4 means 3 crotchets in a bar. Now on the keyboard, anything that's in 3/4 is determined by a rhythm called the waltz. And that's why in the piece playing waltzing crotchets, you have the waltz rhythm. So I'm going to find the waltz now. On mine, you can see it says march and waltz. So I'm going to change that. The waltz is in there, and the voice is the violin. So I'll put the violin in too, set the synchro start on, then the next page introduces you to one extra note. So far you've learned the crotchet, which is 1 count, you learned the minim, which is 2 counts, and you've learned the semi-breve, which is 4 counts. Now we're going to find out about the dotted minim. So the minim with a dot is worth 3 counts, because when you put a dot on something, you make it half as long again. So 2 plus 1 is your 3. So a minim with a dotted minim, is worth 3 counts. So you have the chance of practicing drawing some of those minims with a dot on the string. Then the last section of lesson 4 is a mix and match section where you've got 2 pieces to try. One of them is in the 4/4 section and one of them is in the 3/4 section. So country C chords is 4/4. So we'll put the guitar in first. Then we'll put the country in. Country western. We've got country folk in on mine. Okay. Tempo is 100. So we'll turn it down to 100. Synchro start on. And then for the second one, country C chord waltz, still the guitar, switch to the waltz rhythm, still 100, synchro start on. And that completes lesson 4.